Hello everyone, this is Jeremiah Hutton with another tutorial for the Tutorial Brothers, and for any sniffling in this video and or stuffed up nose, I apologize beforehand because I have a bad case of the allergies, and you know, allergies are no buenos when you're trying to record, but you know, you guys are worth it. Well, you are now at least. See, there you go, sniffs. Okay, anyway, I'll try to keep it down to a minimum for you guys. But don't get annoyed if it's too much because you know what, just whatever. Okay, anyway, I'm going to be doing a quick tip here in Blender. I'm going to be doing today we're going over something a little bit different. It's how to create, or rather not how to create. This is a quick tip on how to make your sci-fi weapons, science fiction weapons, you know, look a little better, in my opinion at least. You know, just a fun way to really enhance a few features on it, so to speak. You know, because science fiction is such a big, such a booming industry right now, and I've seen a lot of different things online, just a lot of different guns and stuff. This will help you create a much cleaner, sharper, I guess maybe none of those things, but this will definitely help you make it look a little bit more futuristic just by adding a few small features that I've learned at least. And this is how I did. I'm using Blender 2.71, as you can see here. It just came out a few months, I want to say like last month or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, I'm using Blender 2.71. Basically any Blender from 2.5 will track pretty close. I'm going to go ahead, and because I clicked over here, the 3D cursor has now been moved. I'm going to Shift S, move it back to the center because I'm OCD. And normal people would actually delete this cube. Why not? Shift A. I'm going to add it right back in again because everybody loves the cube. It is better than Portal's companion cube. We love the cube. We love this cube. Let's hug the cube. Hug it. There we go. Okay, sorry. I'm not ADHD at all. Let's go ahead and tab into edit mode. We're going to hit A. Going to hit A again. Hit S, and we're going to scale it along the Y-axis by hitting S and then Y, and we're just going to kind of scale it that way, like that. Close enough. We'll just make kind of like a barrel-looking thing. Excuse me. And to start out, what we're going to do is we're just going to create a cylinder here, basically. And once we get this created, I'm going to add ribs, which is what this tutorial is basically about, how to add like really cool, sharp-looking ribs. Actually, before we get started, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about if I can find it here. Give me a second. As soon as I'm so bad at this sometimes. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, let's find it real quick. This guy right here. Now open this. We're going to be going for this look right here. These ribs right here. That's what we're going for. I just think they look really cool, and they add a whole lot to the overall weapon in and of itself. So we're going to hit Control N, start up file. We're going to do the same thing, tab A, S, Y. There we go. S a little bit more, scale a little bit more. All right, so now we're going to come over here, fix that again by getting those arrows and dragging it. I'm going to go to the modifiers and add a subdivision surface because everybody uses a subdivision. We're going to go ahead and add 4. 3 if you've got a kind of junky computer. Alright, now this is going to be pretty close to what we want. We're going to hit W, and no we're not. We're going to hit Control R and scroll up, add a couple loop cuts, and click twice, or just hit Enter. Now from the top view, I'm going to hit 7 and 5 to exit orthographic. I'm going to hit A and then Z so we get wireframe. I'm going to hold Control Tab, vertex select mode, add the box selector here, grab this one, move it down holding Control 1 unit, and do the same. B, so click and drag, click on the Y, hold Control, move it up 1 unit, and then once we tab out, we got this barrel looking thing. I'm not going to do much in the way of well, I'm just going to show you how to do the ribs. Basically how this is done is the same way. We're just going to Control R, add a couple loop cuts in here. I'll add that many, and we'll hit Enter. And you can see dramatically the amount of vertices, so you can always remove subdivision surfaces if your computer slows down. But because I like to show off my beefy laptop, which it isn't actually, I'm just going to do that. I'm going to hit Z and then click this guy here just so it doesn't, it's trippy this way. So I'm just going to go like this, Control Tab, Vertex Select Mode 3 to side view, and A. And now I'm going to go ahead and do this. With these all here, I'm going to hit Control R, add 2 more loop cuts in between here, and hit Enter. Excuse me. Zoom in, scroll wheel obviously. And actually, let me do this real quick. If I have it, and I don't, never mind. Okay, I'll do it next time then. My bad. I was going to turn screencast on, but I forgot to turn it on, so. Hooray for unprofessionalism. Alright, with that done, actually, I'm going to go ahead and add 3 loop cuts in here. By scrolling up, Enter. I'm going to hold Alt and select this middle one. Alt right click will select the entire loop. Go back to side frame. Hit Scale along the, well, it'll just automatically scale. Go like that, and then I'm going to click the Y and drag it that way. And we're going to do that for, actually we're just going to drag it to the edge right there, to this edge here. I'm going to do that for all of these. 3 loop cuts, Alt here, scale it. The cool thing is you can do different size scales just to get a non-conformity look, so it looks, you know, not as clear sometimes. You can add more loop cuts, less loop cuts. Just have fun with it. Alt right click, scale. We'll do this one deep one. And we'll just kind of drag it that way. And as you tab out, you can kind of see you get this really, really nifty looking thing here. And then what's even cooler is if you, well, yeah, if you add a lot of them, it can look really, really awesome. So we're just going to go ahead and add a couple more just because we're here and we can and we want to. This is actually more of a quick tip, isn't it? Yeah, this is a quick tip. All right, scale that one down, drag it this way. Now, if you're looking for something more uniform, I'd suggest getting a number. But for now, because this is just a tutorial, I'm just going to be quick, to the point, brief, scale, click the Y-axis, drag. You can also hit G and Y. That always works. Control R. I completely butchered that one. Control Z, Control R. Scroll up twice. Double click. Alt, select the middle one. Scale. Move it down. Now, as you can see, if I zoom out, you got this really, really cool looking dealio here. Front view you can't see much, but on the top view and everything. So yeah, that's about it. I'll be going over a lot more like this. Actually, one more thing here. Smooth shading. Looks a whole lot better. And if you add more subdivision surfaces, you get a whole lot sharper of a look. But then, if you tab and then hit Z, you got a massive wireframe. So yeah, I'm just going to leave this at 4. Z, tab. There you go. Yeah, that's it. Smooth shading, all of this. You get a really nifty looking ribs. Really nifty looking ribs here. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and you know, as always, if you guys have a tutorial request, if you wanna, I mean, we're here for you guys. So any questions you might have, let us know. We will be absolutely more than happy to help. And other than that, you guys take care, and I will see you next time. Also, just because I kind of have to say this, because you know, YouTube is like a business. Like, comment, subscribe, always helpful. Ratings, you know. Do your thing, guys. We couldn't do it without you guys. So yeah, keep your heads up for something really cool in the future. Yeah, so see you guys next time. God bless.